That's a look at our setting tonight. And Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Middleton, fires from deep. The offensive rebound, and to Antetokounmpo. The shot that time, not on target. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now here's Middleton trying to get open as Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ball going up court. And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Basket counts. Young's got 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Young. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And here's Young. He has 5. In the corner, it's Capella. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's Young after Drew Holiday's score. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lobbed up there for Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Now here's Lopez. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Collins looking around. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Hunter no good. Bucks trail by 7. a slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Okongwu. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And the pass to Hunter. Over Giannis. Hunter, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And stolen by Hunter. No good there. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Passes it to Teague. Now Portis over Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Stolen by Tucker. Mora, the pass to Tucker. Atlanta with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Now here's Williams. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Yes, that goes in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Nora. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 9. And here we go. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Hunter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams' shot is off. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
And yes, it's good.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Forbes the pass to Teague. Here's Portis. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Feeds to Hunter. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Forbes. Rebounded by the Hawks. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Collins with some nice D. To the middle, here's Young. Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got his second bucket.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player. He takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Now, here is Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Middleton on the wing. The 3. That's to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Herter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Forbes. Over to the left wing. Nwora. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Gallinari with the steal. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Atlanta leading by 7. Now Williams dishes it to Hunter. From 12 feet out, Jeff Teague with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
The pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. And the layup falls. Herter's got his second basket of the game.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
From deep, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Teague. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Teague, the pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. Rebound by the Hawks.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Gallinari against Teague. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 6 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Middleton, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the foul. Now here's Lopez. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Young looking around. Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. Collins, good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. The dish to Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Rocket 6. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
He gets that one.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Back to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young outside. Pass to Huerter. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Hawks lead by 9.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Giannis outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Holiday with the 3. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading by 9. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And there's the pass to Huerter. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. Passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Trae Young.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Young after the basket by Milwaukee. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Collins trying to break free. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Milwaukee now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. He kicks to Young. From deep three-point range. But they get it back. The tray, no good there. And so the Hawks take the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion. We are...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons against Holiday. Shot clock at 6, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease. And what a factor. Simmons throws it down with ease. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Off target from three-point range. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Simmons. Misses the baby hook. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Holiday. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Poke loose. Curry passes it to Embiid. He kicks it to Simmons. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Simmons finds Embiid over Lopez. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Lopez with the ball. Now Green defending. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Embiid, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Just 4 to shoot. Simmons dishes to Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And to Kumbo. And the dunk by Lopez.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. Back to Embiid. He can't get that one. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 6.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Curry. Offensive rebound. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and it's Hill in for Simmons. Milton the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
The shot's good from Forbes. Teague against Hill. Banked in off the glass.
George Hill looked pretty good going to the rim that time. Not thrown off stride, and he created a nice shot opportunity.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got George Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in a shooting guard. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Forbes. Portis kicks to Forbes. A three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got 6 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's foul number 2 for him. To the paint. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Tucker the pass to Portis. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Howard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Now the Bucks moving it up by himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Portis. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And George Hill's subbed in for Shake Milton.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Holiday looking over the floor. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 6. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Nora, the pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To stop the run, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Hill against DiVincenzo. Embiid dishes to Simmons. The kick out to Hill. Passes it to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Bucks trail by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Offline from the top of the key.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Embiid, and that one released in time, but no good. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter with a...
Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. The big fella, when he's on the... And that's going to do it for us here.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now Holiday, he has 5. On the wing, Giannis. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, but they recover it. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Harris outside. Over Giannis. They grab their own miss. Embiid. Back to Green. Curry wide open. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Holiday against Simmons. That one falls.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Now the pass to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, no answer for Simmons. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Tucker with the ball. Scott's there. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Kicks to Simmons. Now the dish to Howard. Pass to Scott. A 3 from Simmons. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 16. Out to the right wing. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Teague can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The drive by Simmons. Pass to Milton. Back to Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
The Bucks working the ball around. It's Portis, high post. The 17-footer goes down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Milton. He kicks to Scott. The pass to Howard. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Scott can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 16. The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
Maxey passes to Howard. Down low. And it's slammed in by Howard.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear to... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Seth Curry, Joel Embiid out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green, and it's Hill in at the point guard position. To the inside, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
The kick out to Hill. He dishes it to Curry. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Curry. And he converts the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 17-point game. Curry against Middleton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 18. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
Thibault finds Embiid. Back to Thibault. Outside Curry. Shoots it up. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton outside. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The 76ers with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one goes in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
They double-team Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Now Curry. This one for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside. Green passes to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hill dishes to Curry. From deep. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Tolliver comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Hill. Maxey passes to Scott. 6 to shoot. And here's Embiid. Back to Tolliver. Over onto Antetokounmpo.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Outside Teague. From deep. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant, and the shot goes in. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday trying to free himself up. Giannis, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Count that one.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Holiday left side. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez passes to Middleton, and stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Release so quick, especially off the pass.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now here's Giannis. Doesn't go that time.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harden gets the bucket.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Passes to Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And that one's good, Irving.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Durant sends it back. And a wide open look for Irving from outside off the mark. Bucks trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
3-pointer. It's Jordan on the wing. For 3, Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And Durant sends it back.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday goes in. James Harden with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Some changes for Brooklyn. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Brown against DiVincenzo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
There's the pass to Llewellyn. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Tucker. Middleton on the wing. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Count that bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Irving from long range. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That doesn't go in either for Irving.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
You know, that's an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Irving's got 12 in the game.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Now, here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bucks passing it around. Here's Nora. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Irving. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 14.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Portis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Tucker. Pass to Nora. Here's Portis, defended by Griffin. Nice shot by Portis. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Harden up top. Out to Harris. Outside, KD. From outside the arc. Harden's shot is off. Bucks trail by 15. Down low. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. And the Nets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now Durant. Back to Harden. They could use a bucket. And that one is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Car.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What do you... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Bucks trail by 11. Fast break, Milwaukee. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. Harris looking it over, passes it to Jordan. Holiday against Harden. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jordan's got the first basket of the third quarter for Brooklyn. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
For 3, Durant drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 5.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. The pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. 2 points. That one goes.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Shamet. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A 3-ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Harden against Howard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 1:53 left to play in the third. Irving looking over the floor. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Forbes. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Teague. Here's Nora. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Irving double team. From the arc. Up top, Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Puts it up from 17. And the Nets miss again. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin with the ball. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. Trying to get something going. And it's Irving missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now the pass to Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside, Irving. Takes the 3. 1 second left. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Things have... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. On defense, Milwaukee. A 12-point game. Outside, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Antetokounmpo. And jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jeff Green is checked in for Durant, and it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Brown kicks to Harden. Stolen by Middleton. Pass break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brown drives in. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo against Harden. Tips it. And Green is right there.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Middleton on the wing. Pass to Giannis. Releases. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Harden surveying the D. No good with the triple.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Jordan up top, and they double up Jordan. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Green dishes to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And his offense just hasn't been there. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. Brown the pass to Harden. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. It's deflected and taken away by Brown. Green kicks to Harden. Looking to get back on track here. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Green finds Jordan. Harden outside.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Green. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 10 feet out, and he nails the jumper. And the Nets lead by 9.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Stolen by Harden. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Harden. Holiday with the 3. Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. the city of Atlanta. It's time for the NBA. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. Now, here is Young to the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Finished off the break.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Young with no one around. And the three ball is good.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Uncovered. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Middleton can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Collins passes to Young. It's tipped. Pass to Middleton. Shot from the wing. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Trae Young. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lock at 6. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. It's Young on the wing. And there's the feed to Capella. Good work there as it goes.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Middleton on the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Outside Collins. The pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Holiday finds Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks leading by 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He doesn't hit that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Middleton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. And Young picks him up defensively. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. To the wing on the left. Here is Forbes. Fires the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, up 1. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Chris Dunn. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Portis. And he's off on his first shot of the game. The Hawks leading by 3. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Gallinari dishes to Dunn. Back to Gallinari. Middleton against Williams. To the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Pass to Forbes. Back to Middleton.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's deflected. Okongwu with it. Picked up by Portis. Gallinari wide open. Offensive rebound. Back to Herter. For 3. Out to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
To the left wing. Here's Tucker. Here's Portis. Misses and the dry spell continues. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. 1:32 left here in the second. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Herter. Hunter, no one around him, trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 8. Nwora, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
When Holiday's feeling good, he causes plenty of these. Able to power through contact and finish.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. The dish to Capella. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Hawks lead by 7. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that's going to do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Bucks trail by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Atlanta leading by 7. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Stolen by Collins. There's the triple. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Middleton looking it over. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Collins, good.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And finished off by Collins.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. This time's checked in for Bogdanovich. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And finished off by Collins.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Passes it to Tucker. Down low. Portis, the pass to Middleton. And there's the pass to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Middleton drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks to Snell. Outside Collins. Back to Snell. Fires for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Shots good by Williams. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Shifty with the dribble. Lou Williams knows what to do to get his shot off.
Portis can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Williams finds Capella. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Capella's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Shoots over Capella. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Huerter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by Capella. There's 39 seconds left in the third. He kicks it to Hunter from downtown. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Middleton. Count it. Good. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here is Williams. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Williams. In the corner, it's Hunter. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
That's nice defense by Bryn Forbes.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Forbes. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Williams for 3. In the corner. Huerter with it. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Huerter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bucks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with it. Picked up by Teague. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Young taking his time here. Takes a three. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game. And
Holiday kicks to Giannis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hawks passing it around. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 17. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Over Holiday to the left side wing. Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Off for the new shot clock. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Collins in the post. Guarded by Holiday. On its way from Young for 2, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Holiday, here we go. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. For the 3. They get it again. Okongwu kicks to Snell. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Onyeka Okongwu.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Holiday with the 3. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Rebound collected by Snell. And it's the Hawks' ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
From deep. And no good that time.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
over the land of the free.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Harris passes to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Curry. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Harris against Giannis. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And it's Simmons penetrating. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Embiid kicks to Curry. Inside. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Giannis with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And stolen by Harris. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And it's Green with the jam.
And Harris is so good at remaining active on both ends of the court, never making anything easy for the opposition, which in turn results in a lot of steals.
Here's Giannis. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Middleton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Harris. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Kicks it down to Middleton. From deep three-point range. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Simmons. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And that one, good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Milton the pass to Howard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton, and he jams it with authority.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Maxey's checked in for Hill. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Maxey passes to Korkmaz to the right side. Here's Maxey. Pass to Thybulle. To the paint. Bible on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here is Forbes. Fires from 14. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Bible up top. Guarded by Tucker. And stolen by Portis. Back to Middleton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The 76ers lead. 23 seconds left to play here in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Maxey passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bucks trail by 3. The 3. Forbes can't get it to go. Milton with it. It could go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up 3. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
School approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Maxey. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Milton in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. I think he's going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
To the middle. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Back to Simmons. Harris dishes to Curry. Out to the wing. Embiid wide open. But he gets it back. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now you got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring for me.
And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Embiid, the pass to Curry. Back to Embiid. On the line. Again, Embiid missing. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Embiid. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
The 76ers leading by 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
George Hill's checked in for Philadelphia. And stolen by Portis. The kick out to T. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Shoots the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You got to stay down on the shot fake. But, I mean, once Embiid has you in the air, the rest is easy.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Tucker finds Portis. Here's Norrell. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Back to Howard. 1-on-1 here. Passes to Norrell. 3 seconds left. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is their defense. And
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Holiday. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Drew Holiday. Simmons dishes to Curry. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 8.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. There's the dish to Harris. High post, Embiid. Back to Harris. Harris draws the double. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 8.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Middleton for 3. Simmons pulls it in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point lead. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A different look for Milwaukee. Hill passes to Howard. And here's Milton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Milton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Teague the pass to Moore. Launches a 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Korkmaz. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Mora, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And throughout his career, Portis has excelled at running the break. He's all heart and hustle.
Hill finds Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot is good. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Milton's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nwora, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Back to Portis. 13 feet away. That one's not going to go. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Thybulle kicks to Milton. And the pass to Maxey. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Now here's Maxey. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Middleton.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him to the inside. Here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Stellar work on the offensive end. Embiid, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Count the basket. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Passes it to Embiid. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Embiid. Shot from the low block. And he gets the bucket.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Bucks trail by 12. Middleton left side. Here's Giannis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Simmons penetrating. It's good.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering forward.
Middleton outside. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Simmons finds Curry. There's the 3. And the 76ers get it back. On the wing, Harris taken away by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DiVincenzo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the bucket.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Harris passes to Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And that one misses. Bucks trail by 11. The pass to Lopez. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
And really, from 2nd round pick to All-Star. Middleton's story, inspirational, yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Back to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Led by as many as 14 points.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Floats it up for Curry. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Right wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3. And again, the Bucks miss. So Philadelphia wins it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome to 2K Sports. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Here's Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. A nice shot by Irving.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Here's Giannis.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Durant. Harris kicks to Harden. Clock at 6.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He goes up again. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Giannis.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 7. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble.
Oh, what a dunk!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
And he makes both free throws. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown outside. Back to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Teague can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harden outside from deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Teague against Harden. Here's Portis. They shoot again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Harden. He's got 9. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Harden's got 12.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke. And it's
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be...
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low, Jordan. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Holiday goes in. It's good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jordan. It's good on the putback.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Johnson surveying the floor. He feeds it to Griffin. A beautiful reverse layup.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
The drive by Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons there. of being a player in New York?
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And Giannis throws it down.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
DiVincenzo against Harden.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Brown trying to free himself up. KD with the bucket.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden's shot is good. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. KD against Antetokounmpo.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Holiday's checked in. KD looking around. Jordan up top. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. That one rolling around and rims out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. KD passes to Irving. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 2.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 14 points. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Penny, has there ever been anyone? And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment left. Set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. And on the way from Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden left side. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drop.
Here is Harden. 14 points for him. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Jordan. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Irving surveying the floor. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Outside Irving for the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Green with the block. Outside Irving. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Tucker. He gets it in there. Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
No coverage that time.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And Griffin sends it back, and he's able to get it back.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Luwawu Cabarrot kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Irving. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's James Harden in for Johnson. Here's DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Good D by Harden. And there's the pass to Irving. Shoots the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. It'll count. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Bucks trail. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. In the corner, Irving with it. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 19 points.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good on the shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The three from Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Middleton. And the layup is good. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man. Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's Giannis. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 19.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to KD. Harden against Holiday. Harden, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Milwaukee making a switch. Teague's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden the pass to Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And that's an intentional foul. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a wide open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Irving against Teague. Irving's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Giannis with the drive.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Teague against Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points now in the second half.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to continue.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Count that one. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line. Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Bucks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Giannis outside. And it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Antetokounmpo.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden scanning the floor. From past the arc. Can't get the three to fall. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.